what EIP 1559 brings to the Ethereum table. Ethereum, ETH, is changing. Not only is it undertaking the gradual process of transitioning to a proof-of-stake, POS, consensus mechanism, but it's only a couple of months away from significantly revamping its monetary system, via Ethereum Improvement Proposal, EIP 1559. EIP 1559 proposes to split Ethereum gas fees into two parts, a tip which can be set by a transaction's sender, and a base fee which is then burned. It's this latter element which some have claimed will transform Ethereum into a deflationary crypto asset, and, according to the ETH camp, make it a serious store of value rival to Bitcoin. This shift may not occur overnight, with Ethereum needing to move fully to POS before the deflationary aspect of EIP 1559 really kicks in. Some analysts also suspect that Ethereum might not reach the level of traffic whereby token burns outpace inflation. Developer Ryan Berkmans explains that EIP 1559 will result in most gas fees being destroyed, although the effect likely won't be instantaneous. EIP 1559 is expected to burn an estimated 70% of fees, that's the deflationary pressure. However, when EIP 1559 launches on July 14, ETH won't immediately become deflationary because the proof-of-work mining will continue producing net inflation until Ethereum switches to proof-of-stake this year. After switching to POS, ETH is expected to be deflationary because the amount of ETH expected to be burned by EIP 1559 greatly exceeds the total expected inflation from POS, which is less than 1% inflation, Berkmans added. Not everyone agrees with this prediction, with some arguing that Ethereum could become deflationary even before POS, and some arguing that burned ETH won't outnumber newly minted ETH, via block rewards. The deflationary effects of EIP 1559 should be noticed immediately and will become even more prevalent when Ethereum moves fully to proof-of-stake, said blockchain company Consensus Lex Sokolin. He added that, the more transactions that occur, the more deflationary the burning of the base fee will be. On the other hand, eToro analyst Simon Peters isn't convinced that fee burning will consistently outweigh inflation. Given that there are Layer 2 solutions such as rollups being developed to help scale the current Ethereum blockchain and ease congestion on the network, I don't foresee the congestion reaching a point that it becomes deflationary. That's because, aside from getting rid of mining, POS will also result in a considerable amount of ETH being locked up in Ethereum too. However, this staking has occurred in half the time, and could accelerate as more exchanges and wallets start supporting staking on Ethereum too. This will be helped in part by the fact that validators might earn considerable interest from staking ETH. Of course, 20% is an extremely great deal for validators, and the result will be a dramatically increased level of participation among validators, which will further stimulate the demand for ETH, said Ryan Berkmans. Now, one needs ETH32, currently almost $86,530 to become a validator. Also, without proof-of-work mining, validators will have fewer costs to cover. After switching to proof-of-stake, validators don't necessarily have to sell any ETH because validators are so inexpensive to run that they're effectively free, Berkmans added. In other words, there will be a supply crunch after switching to EIP 1559 and POS, since validators will sell less ETH and holders will stake more of it. The eternal question in crypto has almost always been whether Ethereum is better than Bitcoin, BTC, and vice versa, and, unsurprisingly, the Ethereum camp says that EIP 1559 and POS will give Ethereum a distinct advantage. I think that ETH is 100% guaranteed to flip BTC within the next few years, and is likely to flip BTC in the next 6 to 18 months. As a more neutral observer, Simon Peters said Ethereum could certainly rival Bitcoin as a store of value in the future, but that it depends on a number of factors. Although Ethereum is not a fixed supply, there are arguably more factors which could make it more deflationary than Bitcoin, such as Ethereum being locked up, its staking ability, by investors holding Ethereum, and because it is often a requirement for transactions and smart contract operations. Ethereum fees to stay high even with EIP 1559, another analyst says.